Hello everyone, this is ProPokeNoob back today with some more Creeper commentary. As you can tell, my voice is a little shot. I'm at I'm done being sick, but I blew my voice out when I was teaching a couple of days ago, so, it's all like, plus the cold, because it's Canada, and we got snow already, and it's been barbaric. I mean, nothing Buffalo. Buffalo's trying to up Canada's, precipitation per hour? Like, what is it, 2 meters and 60 centimeters by now, down there? Like, come on, guys, leave it to Canada. We get all the snow, not you guys. Americans, you can't have everything. Just saying. But my voice is a little shot, so hopefully I'm not too muffled. I'll try not to cough too much in your ears as you watch this Creeper commentary. We're gonna try this again. I was checking out the Watcher battles, and it looks like it's working relatively well if I just reset like that. Hey, look at that. We got a mono-type match in here, you guys. Of course, we have to link. And of course I could be kicked out of these things, but, you know, we got a link, drop a smiley face, and, yeah, if they say anything, we'll say hi. So, a little bit of an explanation. I wanted to put some battles up for you guys. Not really, that's just weird. Why? Not really? No, it's not. Just not. But anyways, it's a not themed team. Cool. So on Monday, I wanted to record some stuff, and if you guys haven't been up to date or haven't touched Showdown this past week, Showdown was DDoSed, so it's been down since Monday, I believe. I tried Monday, and that's when it was gone. But I tried to record. I had a lot of time to record Monday, and they were down. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll have to wait. Still down Tuesday. Still down Wednesday. Technical issues. DDoS. Blah blah blah. Then yesterday I was like, you know what, guys? Yesterday being Thursday, because I'm assuming most of you guys are watching this on the Friday when Auras has been released. But I'm like, you know what? I have some leftover battles and I'm terrible. The past 3 metas that, oh god, the past 3 metas that I've been on YouTube, it's like I always have these leftover battles, and I have to go back, and I don't like going back on generations or back on metagames unless it's first gen, which I still plan to learn, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I have the team ready. It's right here. Where is it? Okay, it's on the other computer. You didn't see nothing. So anyways, I wanted to upload some of these logs, but the thing is, when the DDoS attack happened, I couldn't get access to my logs, and I tried to do it yesterday. And what ended up happening is that I can't find it. So what I'm assuming had happened is after the DDoS attack, they had to purge all of their saved things. Why are we watching the Honchkrow? I'm watching Honchkrow's wings go. It's like, wow. Husbando. Please, Cheryl Schneider. Better names. I even have better names than that. Like, that's scary because my names are terrible. But anyways, the point is I couldn't find any of the things for the things, and I can't find any of my battles. So all the upload content that I wanted to give you guys today is gone missing. I can't do cleanup. I wanted to do cleanup because I'm not good at cleaning all these things up before the meta's actually done. So, I said on a Creeper commentary, I want to do live, but it keeps disconnecting me, and I tried to do some things earlier, and it was just like, oh my god, I am getting destroyed. Not that I'm rusty, yes, I haven't played in a while, but I actually played against a guy who was top 3 on the Little Cup ladder. He was telling me he was reladdering to get back up because they reset the ladder, right? So he was reladdering. I actually only got 2-0'd by him. I actually didn't do half bad. He got me near the end, but I mean, you know, there's a certain point where I never like to give up, but it was getting to this point where I know this guy is in my head, and I actually got into his head at one point, but then it came to the realization, it's like, no matter what I do, I lose. You know, that moment where you know well enough that your team has lost no matter what you do, and you know exactly what he's going to do no matter what you do, and you can't come back from that. So I got to that point. I was like, okay. So, you know, I tried to play some tiers. I was just getting robbed. Just, you know, people playing ways that you don't expect them to play, and that's why the lower the ladder and the middle of the ladder is kind of better than the top of the ladder, because top of the ladder people are very predictable, and they try to modify it once in a while, but you could generally read what people would do. Like that whole you have a Ferrothorn in on a Infernape, you know the Infernape's not going to go for Flare Bliss, right? It's going to go for U-turn expecting the switch, right? So like that type of thing becomes moderately manipulable, but good play. What did he do? Good play. Uses Thunderfang. Anyways. Oh, Cheryl Snyder. Cheryl Schneider, you have no idea that Thunderfang is not ran on Gliscor. Anyways, the point is, I am having such a difficult time breathing. I start recording, all of a sudden I can't breathe. I mean, I just came back from refereeing in an indoor soccer dome, so it was a little cold, and, you know, it's cold outside and stuff, so I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if my voice is shot. I'm trying to be as loud as I can. People are sleeping upstairs already, so it's only 10:30. My dad passed out from just being totally tired. Not passed out, went to sleep. Don't leave me any weird comments, please. But the point is, yeah, so this is the content for today. When Oraz comes out, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to talk about this battle, by the way. There's nothing to creep or commentate about this. Like, it's a very, look, Husbando, that's a Mega Gallade, in case you guys weren't paying attention, because you've just put me in the background. Yeah, kind of an update, kind of a creeper commentary type of thing, but the point is, yeah, in December, I'll start playing Oraz. I'm not going to get the game, because I'm strapped for cash, and I got to buy Christmas gifts and stuff like that, so I'm not going to be able to get the game immediately, but I will try and put in an effort to play the Oraz on Showdown, obviously, because that's all I play. So I'll try and learn the Mega and get some ideas out from that. Start learning how these new tiers are going to be working, type of thing. With not new tiers, but just what Pokemon can do with move tutors and stuff like that. And we'll just go from there. This guy's Rom, so let's just go to the next battle. Why not? Refresh. Oh, there we go. Turn 3, nice and clean. That's a Mega Salamence. That is terrifying. Okay, so. Oh my god. Thunderfang Mega... Okay, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is not what you will expect in Oraz. I've been watching lots of Oraz. Zen Headbutt and Thunderfang is not on a Mega Salamence. It is the Sub, DD, Roost, Frustration, or Return set. Whichever one. If you feel negative, you go Frustration. You feel positive that day, you go Return. You know, that type of thing. Sends out Mew. Mew's been getting a lot of attention as well, just because it's a nice bulky wall. Take on those, I don't know, physical threats. Greninja's very potent. It's down here, by the way. If you missed Mew, he's right there. Oh, he's right there. You know, there's something you have to learn from Pokemon. Just because it can learn the move doesn't mean it should use the move. Now, I'm one to talk because I use moves that you don't necessarily see, but I mean, at least the move has relative use for a certain situation. When can you ever legitimize using Dig on a Mew? When you have access to Earthquake, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Using Dig on a Gengar. Ladies and gentlemen, Creeper commentary. Stuff like this. This is what we live for, though. This is what I've gotten great compliments about this whole thing about. You know, it's like you have an like Creeper commentary is thus Dragon Rush Aggron, Double Edge Metagross. We got Dig Mew. Like, where would we be if we could not see the wonderful place that I play in down at the bottom? This is where I extract my games from, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I live. I don't get out of that 12, 1300. I don't care about laddering. I like playing the game. That looks cool, by the way. They have the fairy animations in now and a little bit of steel animations. So good. For those of you who complain that they don't care about the animation, they're putting some effort in. I'm happy. They're putting some effort in now. But, yeah, I'll be playing Oraz. I'll have some more time at school now because... Let me check this. Okay. We'll have more time at school now because I've gotten through a lot of assignments. I've gotten through all the readings, stuff like that. Missed the Dragon Rusher with the Dragon Knight. That's unfortunate. You'd think because... Oh, he left. Oh, that's very surprising. Ladder probably updated. Could not be... Yeah, there's a lot of corruption going on in Thingamajig right now. So, Cheese Boy versus Asthma Time. Asia Time. My bad. Asia, Asthma. Could be the same thing. One leads to the other. Who knows? Yeah, I'll be playing Oraz at school, hopefully. That was a good prediction. Wow. Sludge Wave on a Scarm going to... Now, that's interesting, though. I wonder why he would predict that. That's, oh, yeah, I forgot to shamelessly advertise. Nope, not that many times. I don't want to advertise that much. And then drop a smiley face so that you're not hated or not blocked in the room. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's what we're going to do today. So, into Creeper Commentary, finally. The goal of these next Creeper Commentaries, when you see them, because it will be in auras and stuff like that, I'm actually going to be trying to read teams. I've noticed that I'm pretty slow with it. Like, I'm trying to figure out what would be a Scarf, what would be the setup, what's the win condition on their team type of thing, what do I need to avoid, what needs to go where. I was trying to do that today when I was playing, and I was okay with it. I'm good at it when I have a pretty decent team, but I can't team build. So I have the, I guess, quote-unquote, lucky task of having to play with a disadvantage from the beginning if my team is just not built to take on the majority of threats or certain types of Pokemon or certain EVs that I should have places. Like, I don't do as many calculations as I used to, and that's a fact. So, although I still like my speed creeps. Speed creeps are always awesome. So anyways, this person's team. So, actually, I should look at both teams. He's got a Hitmontop. Hitmontop, most likely running Intimidates, because that's just what it goes. This guy's got a pretty... This is probably a Mega Bro. Mega Slow Bro is a threat. He's a big threat. Greninja is actually going to be potentially suspected for Ubers, because now it gets Gunk Shot, and its coverage mixed with Protean actually destroys the OU metagame. It's actually pretty terrifying when you look at it. Zapdos has become pretty popular too, though, as I think a physical wall. I think it's a physical wall, but it's a pretty good one. It's a defogger, resists the fighting types, and it's just like it overall checks a lot of things. Oh, thank you. You're on camera right now, my friend. Say hi. Hey, see? When people complain that I shamelessly advertise, they get Mr. Asia Time. Mr. Asia Time, if you're watching this, you're cool. Yes, I am. Hold the phone. Cheese boy. Cheese. Cheese boy. I'm holding. It's okay. So, just looking at the team. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of threats that going to be happening in auras, especially Greninja. That's going to be something that I expect to be suspect tested because it just destroys the metagame, and it's horrible. So, this guy's team right here is pretty terrifying. He's got a good... yeah, see, I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. Ooh! The secret... Ooh. I'll check it later, Cheese Boy. If you actually watch this, I'll check it later. The point is, if this guy keeps Greninja, that gets a lot of his Pokemon. That sucks. But if I'm pointing to the screen like you guys can see me, because I still think that I'm recording with a face cam. Like, that still will see where I'm pointing. The point is, this guy's team is very terrifying. This guy's team, it's good. Sylveon would have probably been nice for Bisharp. Just because Bisharp usually can't touch it, and you can easily threaten him with... Actually, no, it's got Iron Head. What the heck am I saying? Oh, my dear God. This guy's team is just, I think, is just overall weaker than this one. This one's a really good core, actually. Mega Guard is probably his... No, actually, you know what? Kyurem Black, if anything, I think will do a lot of work against this team. He has to get rid of Slowbro, which means that he will definitely have to keep... His best bet is probably keeping Mega Guard. Or if this thing has Toxic... it's pretty low, though. Hitmontop. It's got the Intimidate. I'm still surprised Hitmontop's actually not used that much, even in RU. It's an RU Pokemon. It's a pretty good Pokemon, whether you use it as my Hitmon Legend build, or if you use it as a wall. Like, look at that. Like, that's pretty good, and then it does that much damage. That's really good. Hey, he subscribed. Attaboy, Asia Time. I'm sorry for calling you Asthma Time. Ooh, the Sucker Punch. Very nice. Very nice play. So, his best bet right now, what am I saying? He has a Conkeldurr. That'll deal with Bisharp. That can deal also with Gengar. That can also deal with Mamoswine. His best bet is actually keeping Conkeldurr alive. If that's an Assault Vest Conkeldurr, that's going to do the most work against his team. Gardevoir will be good against taking out the Hitmontop, as well as moderately, maybe just denting other stuff. If it's running Will-O-Wisp, though. Because this is most likely a Mega Guard. So if it's running Will-O-Wisp, maybe. It most likely isn't, unless it's the bulky Mega Guard set that I've seen once in a while. The point is, if he can get Slowbro weakened, I think Conkeldurr can actually take a few hits. If it's Assault Vest, it can take a few hits and kill stuff with Drain Punch, Knock Off, and Knock Punch, probably. He's got to weaken it, though, and I think between Guard... Ooh, that wasn't... I wouldn't have done that. I would have actually saved Hitmontop because of Conkeldurr and Kyurem Black. Unless he thinks that he can outspeed enough and deal it with Bisharp, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I would have honestly saved it. I mean, that's a good pivot with your Life Orb Gengar, but to be honest, I personally think that was important to keep. But who knows? So Kieran Black's going to come in, definitely can threaten him with a Fusion Bolt. Could set up a side. He's going to tank the hit. So, I mean, Gengar should not stay in here. His best bet is going into... I want to say Slowbro, but it's going to have to eat a Fusion Bolt. Maybe Mamoswine. Mamoswine's not going to do much the rest of the battle. Like, honestly, his best bet is to sack or send in Mamoswine to do as much as it can. Or he could just do that. Ooh, Freeze Shock. Ooh, uh-oh. Now, we did come in on turn 3, so I don't know if he started with Kieran Black and he already used the thing. But he is so lucky and misses the Freeze Shock. Wow. So we don't know if he's actually used his Power Herb yet or not. I would assume he did, because I don't want to put down Asia Time. But who knows? Skarmory's going to come in. I don't think it can tank a Shadow Ball. No, it can't. But, I mean, if he gets Conkeldurr in safe, that should be at full health, right? Yeah, it is. So Conkeldurr basically will carry him the rest of this way. So he's going to send in Kieran Black now. That's okay. I would definitely, if he has... He might not have Substitute, but if he does, I'd go for it now. This guy's going to keep spamming Destiny Bond, which is going to suck. He's used 2 that we've seen. So either he keeps switching, which, I mean, he won't lose out too much because he can technically tank a lot with... Oh my god, I wouldn't do that, Asia Time. Asia Time, please. Asia Time. Why Asia Time? No, you kind of needed Kieran Black, but not really. I think Conkeldurr might actually come out here because if he had saved his Hitmontop, he would have won this. Cheeseboy would have won this because he could just keep coming and intimidating the Conkeldurr as his last Pokemon, right? He really needed stuff. If that had a Sash, it's done, so he can now Mach Punch. I don't remember if... No, he can Drain Punch. He can just Drain Punch flat out. Please Drain Punch Conkeldurr. Please Asia Time. You just subscribe. I'm going to give you a bite. Punch the crap out of the Mamoswine. Please, punch him. And tell me that's Assault Vest, because that's Assault Vest. You've got this in the bag for sure. Ooh, so close. It's... Oh, no. Oh, that's lucky. So, okay, but... Can it take a Sucker Punch from a Bisharp? Probably not. See, if that wasn't Life Orb, that would have been... Yeah, that's a smart play going to Slowbro because he has to try and go for knockoff. And this is probably a Mega Bro. But the Thunder Punch... Not going to do it. I'm sorry, Asia Time. I'm sorry. If that was Assault Vest, that could have quite possibly won you the game. I think. Because... If you had gone for Drain Punch on the Mamoswine... If you had gone for... Oh, well, he already left. They're at the bottom. Not a big deal. If he had gone for Drain Punch on the Mamoswine, if he had it, then that would have healed him up enough to where Mega Bro wouldn't necessarily be able to kill him and then knock off or Payback. I would actually run Payback, I think, because of Bro. You can EV it probably if you really want to deal with Bro. You could probably EV it. Because knockoff's not going to do that much. Does it still do... I don't know if you want to be slower than that. Either way. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. You're on YouTube again. Swamp Master versus Jabamine. Good lord, that's a Rayquaza. And this is Uber Rat. Whoa! Okay, people, this is my type of team right there. That is my team. Woo! Not really. This is interesting. Dropping this. Dropping a smiley face. Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza just died to the top percentage of Rattatas. Again. Rattata OP, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't get over how OP Rattata can be. I really can't. I also can't get over the fact how my lungs burn. Holy cow. I actually feel like asthma time. / Asia time. So, like, this really hurts. I don't get what it is. Water Pledge. Okay. I mean, you know what? Level 1 team versus Water Pledge Greninja. I think it's even. Hawlucha comes in. Endeavor is going to bring that down to 1. This is a very, it's a very mean team, I have to say. And you have Quick Attack or Sucker Punch, I believe, on Buneri. Probably Quick Attack. This is a very mean team if you're not prepared for this. Just the fact that Mega Rayquaza died. I don't actually know what Mega Ray... I would assume that it runs probably a DD set. I would still run Extreme Speed because Extreme Speed is very valuable. I used to do that DD Extreme. I think people do that anyways. Why not? You could do... I think it's usually better if you do Swords Dance Extreme. Now, why... Okay, that makes sense. He wants to be brought down to a Sash before he goes for Quick Attack or Sucker Punch. Oh boy. That's embarrassing. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Oh, wow. Right from the beginning. Okay, so this guy's team versus this guy's team. This is OU. I usually stick to OU. I try and say your guys' names, guys. I'm not feeling it. So, wow. Oh, because he has Defiant. Ooh. Oh, that's mean. I like that. That's mean, though. Very mean. Hosey versus J. Hernandez 19. Here we go. So, Mega Bro versus what we're probably looking at a Mega Latias, I would say. Mega Latias, I think, is better than Mega Latios, just personally, because its bulk is in the right places. Just like a woman? I don't know. But, yeah. So, let's attempt to break down these teams slowly. This guy's team is bulky as hell. Oh my god, that's bulky. Most likely a Mega Bro. Scizor and Mega Scizor are actually... I think it was Joey, PokeNoob, who was saying that Mega Scizor is like the hidden OP in Auras, just because of... Okay, it's Rocky Helmet, so that's a Mega Scizor then. Ooh, interesting. That's good to learn. So this is not a Mega Bro. This is probably a Mega Scizor. But PokeNoob was saying that Hidden Scizor is kind of like the hidden check, because it can do a lot against what would be the most common Megas that would still stay in OU. Like, Mega Ments, we could just assume is going to Ubers. That thing is just... I looked at it and I go, okay, it's not too bad. And then you look at its stats, and the stats are just weird. Like, why would you give the stats like that on Mega Ments? It's just... No, you don't do that. Anyways, he's used Trick Room. Okay, so this is a Trick Room team. I should have picked up on that, but, I mean, I don't think about that type of stuff anyways. This guy's team is terrifying. This is a very terrifying core to break through. So, if this has Guts, he's in a good position. Chances are he's most likely Iron Fist, but could be Guts. He could have it just for that sense. We're going to see what item he has. He's going for Knockoff. Not a big deal. The cool thing about Knockoff, obviously, as you guys have noticed since the beginning of X and Y, is Knockoff is very spammable. But Megas can also balance that out. Now, very nice move. Goes for the Drain Punch. That's actually a good move instead of just going for the Knockoff. However, that is going to mean he takes a ton of damage. He can heal up anything, basically. And the credibility of this battle has officially gone to hell. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Now, that's actually okay that he went for that. Because Conkeldurr won't do anything. He really needed just Conkeldurr for Ferrothorn. That's really all he needed for. I would just go for Knock Punch and call it a day. Or save for Death Fire, that's fine too. Chansey is going to come in as he goes for the Protect with the Rotom Wash. If he's running Protect, that means he's most likely not running Pain Split. So, he's running Toxic as well. Okay. So, the unfortunate thing for J. Hernandez here is obviously JL Hernandez, is Chansey has Natural Care. It's not going to do anything. So, really, staying here with Rotom Wash is a waste. I would go into Landorus and threaten it on the physical side right now. Go for Volt Switch, Hard Switch, I don't care. Go into Landorus Steering right now. Okay. That's fine too. The only reason why I say that is because you don't really want to be racking up the poison on Rotom Wash. He needs this thing alive for Scizor. He needs it for Heatran. Like, this thing is going to be really important. He needs to keep this safe. And the fact that it's Toxic just makes it less safe. He's going to go into the Steering on the Bronzong. Bronzong's obviously going to go for the Trick Room. Not a big deal. This thing can go for Knockoff and really damage the Bronzong. Bronzong can Gyro Ball, but it's got the attack drop on it. I don't think it can do too much damage. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me, by the way? 24 minutes into the match, I asked. Can you guys hear me? I'm really sorry if my breathing is really, really terrible. He went for Stone Edge. Why are you going for Stone Edge? Why? Bro! Did I drop this, by the way? No, I didn't. Oh, shameless advertising. What is up with you? It's so good. It's so easy. It's just like I don't feel bad anymore. Like 9 Creeper commentaries ago, I would have felt horrible about this. Now I'm like, hey, come to the channel. You're missing something in your life, and that's ProPokeNoob. You're missing me. Me, my friends. Don't miss me. I am your break in your day. Okay. I might be for some of you, but yeah, okay. So I wouldn't stay in here with Landorus Steering. He's faster than you right now. Awesome. By the way, say hi to YouTube. Yeah, wouldn't take that much damage. Therian is also very useful against Scizor. Like, his core of Rotom Wash and Therian are really stopping him from going into Scizor and doing massive damage. Because these guys, actually, you know what? This guy's team is really going to be... He needs Heatran. He needs to keep Heatran for Latios, Latias, and Talonflame, for sure. So he needs Heatran. This guy needs his Therian and Rotom Wash intact to stop the Scizor. If Scizor is the Swords Dance variant, that's going to hurt. And I hope it is, because otherwise his team really lacks damage. Like, really, really lacks damage. Like, my type of team lacks damage. So the Volt Switch is going to be on the Chansey. His best bet's going into Talonflame or Therian. Goes into Latias. That's okay. This actually could be a free opportunity for him to sub up as a Mega Latias. Misses the Draco, unfortunately. I hate how it shows missed. I just don't like that feeling. You can tell it missed because it's over here. Unless it's like friggin' Rock Slide where now it drops on your head and it's just like... It used to be off on the side here, and now it drops on the head and says, missed. I hate you. I hate it. Oh my. Excuse me. Now, this is a waste, honestly, because you don't want to be attacking this thing on the special side. It's just going to heal up. It's Toxic Stalling. This is a Toxic Stalling Trick Room set. Wow. My type of team. So, again, goes into Talonflame. It's going to take too much recoil damage. Best bet's Therian. Right now. Go into Therian. Please go into Therian. Please go into Therian. Go into You're wasting Latias. Please go into Therian. You need Latias. You actually don't need Latias. That's a fair point. If this is a Mega Latios, okay. But you don't need Latias. You really need to kill this thing with Therian. Please. You can go for EQ. It doesn't matter. You can go for U-turn even. Just get this thing out of here. The guy's playing very standard. He's going to go to Bronzong. No problem. He goes for Healing Wish. Excuse me. Interesting. I like it. Good. Actually, there's been a lot of Healing Wishes. It's a good thing, too, because it's that move that people really didn't see. And if you have that open space, why the heck not? Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Goes into Talonflame before the rocks. Very nice call. Now, yeah, goes for Flare Blitz. That's fine. Goes for Brave, but goes for the Swords Dance. Oh, my God. So, knowing this, yeah, I would just smack this thing in the face. You're probably going to take a lot of damage, though. I may have suggested otherwise. Yeah, because that was his win. That was one of his big conditions of taking out Scizor. And this thing's taking a ton of damage. And I think we learned this thing is Rocky Helm? No, it's got leftovers. Okay. So, goes into Bronzong. Go for U-turn. Good call. I mean, he's going to be taking Stealth Rock damage upon switching each time, but he needs to keep that thing alive. He needs to keep these two alive, basically. But this guy's set to sweep with Scizor. Basically, once he gets rid of Rotom Wash, he's set to sweep because Landorus is too low and Latios isn't going to touch him. So, yeah, he might be in a good position here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it feels so bad. Why? I start recording and everything goes bad. Why, people? Also, if you've made it this far into the video, I will be doing a mini-series kind of on the 3-year anniversary of my channel, December 1st. My birthday thing, like, I'm just looking at my schedule. I'd rather more focus on the anniversary of the channel than my birthday. I'm not going to be able to upload anything for the next week or two. Just because I'm trying to get through the last stages of school. And that way I can hopefully... what's it called? Hopefully I can focus on a lot of Pokemon in December when I'm on the break. Because I'm just going to be applying for... I shouldn't say just, but I'm going to be applying for my teacher's license. Going to be applying for graduation, stuff like that. So while I'm doing that in between, I'll be playing this at school, collecting battles. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot of stuff. Be awesome. This guy's screwed because he needed Landorus Therian. But the point is, I do have a mini-series planned for December, part of Christmas, part of the anniversary type thing. It's going to be fun. I am going to need you guys a little bit of input, a little bit of voting. If you guys feel like just dropping a really quick couple of letters, let's hit to that. Good. How are you, Justin? I'm recording, and I am talking out loud while typing to you. Say hi. There you go. So that's to make a two computers. I love it. So this stall has been successful. Now, knowing that, I would feel really bad because knowing that, Ferrothorn was the most important thing and he lost it to Conkeldurr. So Conkeldurr actually did his job in successfully putting him in the situation where he can basically succeed with Toxic Stall. If this guy had one more physical attacker that wouldn't die to rocks or wasn't taking so much damage, and this thing was dead, he'd be in much larger position, much larger problem, because if Therian was okay, Heatran would be threatened. Bronzong, I can't do much, but Therian's eventually gonna chip it down with U-turns, knockoffs, whatever. And frankly, I think, well, actually, you know what? He's used Stone Edge, so I don't think this is his rocker. Did he use rocks? Actually, he didn't use rocks. Oh, he defogged, but I don't think he put rocks up. Maybe this was his rocker. Maybe that's why he hasn't gone for it yet. But regardless, like at this point, he's not going to be able to break through Chansey. Mega Latios is not a stored power substitute set. I think it's just straight offensive. I think it's mixed, actually. It gets like Earthquake and like Earthquake Draco. Insert to moves Psyshock and something else. Like Psyshock would be really useful. Like knowing this about your team, if your two physical attackers are flying type, one's really weak to rocks. You have the defogger, yes, but you run into situations like this when you find a stall team or a bulky team. This isn't gonna cut. Like Talonflame's not gonna cut it. You're gonna have to rely on Therian. So you should have really kept Therian a little bit more safe. How he would have done that? Keep Ferrothorn around and not get destroyed by Conkeldurr, because Conkeldurr actually did his job perfectly. So if that had been different, I think this battle would have been swayed a little bit, maybe more even. But at this point, I mean, it's really just waiting out. This is boring. We're not going to wait that. We're not going to wait this one out, ladies and gentlemen. Or should we? Well, we're going to end with this anyway, so I guess... all hail the Lord Skeletor bitches. World dominance will be mine, so bend over. Why did I just read that on camera? Anyways, I'm not going to edit that out because, I mean, this man's been watching to learn, and he wants to learn. He learns that I like to embarrass people. Did I drop? Yeah, I already dropped my channel. See, now I'm worried about shameless advertising because now I have to do it. I've accepted it. So now I have to do it. And if I don't do it, I'm going against what I've been trying to do with these creeper commentaries. That's not just shameless advertising. I actually love doing these. These are actually fun. And like I said, I'm trying to actually analyze the teams. And I mean, the analysis is over. This guy's boned. Jail, Hernandez, 19. Bend over to Skeletor, because you're done. You're done. Like, you can't win now. There's no way. You can't break Chansey. You're going to be Toxic stalled. We're going to quit this out. That's an excellent match, guys. That's going to be it for Creeper Commentary today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Asia Time if you're here. Thank you so much for subscribing, because you said you subscribed. That's awesome. Yeah, so expect maybe an upload or two before the mini-series, but the mini-series is going to be running throughout most of December, because it's going to be a big one. I'm just going to count something really quickly. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's going to be a big one, so we'll be doing that, and we'll see from there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, apologies for my voice, and next time you hear from me, I will be hopefully a much freer man, much happier man, and a much more literate man with less burning lungs. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.